Hello, Nicole Green here. So I'm going through a list of some amazing information about essential oils that might help you understand a little bit more about what they are, the history behind them, how long they've been around, the importance of certain grades of oils and things like that. So if you haven't seen any of the previous videos, I would like you to go back and take a look at some of the other videos that I've done. But this one we're going to talk about today is how, basically, why do essential oils companies make them more cheaply? Why are some cheaper than others? How are they made and things like that? So this is just a little bit more information to help you to understand a little bit more about what you're getting into if you're interested in oils. So why do companies make them more cheaply? Well, why would you think? Why do they do anything the way that they do? To make more money, right? To save money. So if you spray a crop with a pesticide, you're going to have more crop to distill. If you use a chemical solvent to extract the oil, then you could potentially pull more oil out. If you dilute it with a cheaper oil or a carrier oil, you're going to stretch the oil that you've distilled. So most essential oil companies are doing things more cheaply because they're cutting corners. It's as simple as that. So if we were to talk a little bit about how essential oils are made, this might help you understand the importance of, what's in that bottle and what you're paying for. It takes a really great deal of work to produce just a tiny bit of the oil, okay? So 60,000 rose blossoms, for example, provide 1 ounce of rose oil. Lavender is an abundant 220 pounds that provides 7 pounds of oil. Jasmine flowers, those are pretty serious business. So those must be picked by hand before the sun becomes too hot on the very first day that they open up, thus making this one of the most expensive oils in the whole world. It takes 8 million hand-picked blossoms to produce just 2.2 pounds of essential oil. So it's a very serious process. Same with the ylang-ylang flowers. Those have to be hand-picked when the middle is just the right color. So you have to go through each flower and open it and see which ones are ready. And then you fill up a whole basket. And that's done by hand. And it's a pretty interesting process. A sandalwood tree must be 30 years old and 30 feet high before it can be cut down and distilled. And I've also heard that it needs to be 95% dead as well. So it takes a long time. It's a process. But a little bit goes a long way. Most oils are $10 to $30 a bottle. A 5 milliliter bottle contains 90 drops, and a 15 milliliter bottle like this one here, this is going to contain about 250 drops. Each application is 1 to 3 drops only. So a small bottle will give you 45 to 90 applications. Then we have something called the Thieves Cleaner. The Thieves Cleaner is made of plants. Plant-based, and it is amazingly powerful. This will cost you about $1.50 a bottle to make your own solution out of that concentrate that you purchase. So, you can't even get that at the organic section of your grocery store or your Walmart or things like that. It's going to be about $4 to $6 a bottle for any conventional organic versions that are out there today. So to make a bottle for $1.50 of something is very potent and very powerful with plants and safe is very, very good deal. So I'm going to go on and talk about a little more in my next video, but I hope that this kind of gives you a breakdown of why oils are sometimes priced a little bit differently than others and how important it is to know the love that goes into making these oils. See you in my next video.